Okay, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Mrs. Nilufar Ijaz, and I'm sorry that due to some network problem, uh, I am starting that lecture 5 minutes late. And I'm your biology teacher, and I hope you all are fine and safe at home. Today, we are going to start our lecture number 18. This lecture is from chapter 7. This lecture is from chapter 7, Invertebrata. As you know, kingdom Animalia is divided into two groups, Invertebrata and the Vertebrata. Invertebrata are those animals which are without backbone. Clear? These invertebrate, for the convenience they are divided into different phylums. 9 phylum are included in our course. We have studied first 3 phylum, that is the phylum Protozoa, second phylum Porifera, and the third phylum Cnidaria or Coleanthera. Now we are moving to the next phylum. On your screen, you can see the name of phylum. Phylum Platyhelminthes. Main characteristics. Phylum Platyhelminthes are commonly called flatworm because of their flat body. They occur mostly as parasite of animal as well as men. However, some are free living, such as Planaria, which live in fresh water, streams and ponds. Platyhelminths are triploblastic animal. Triploblastic animals. Because of the development of middle layer of cells, the mesoderm, which is in between ectoderm and the endoderm. Examples are Planaria, it is free living, liver fluke, it is a parasite of mostly animals. It is found in the liver of cow, goat, buffalo, etc. Third one is the tapeworm. Third example is tapeworm. On the screen, you can share picture with me. This is the picture of liver fluke. This is the picture of liver fluke. Liver flukes is a flat leaf-like structure or the organism about 3 centimeters in length. It is a parasite in the liver of sheep, goat, and other cattle. It attaches itself with its hook with the body of host with the help of two suckers. They are called oral sucker. One around mouth at the anterior tip, while the other slightly behind the first one on the ventral side of the body. It has a bifurcated, highly branched digestive system. The anus is absent in them. Each liver fluke has both male and female reproductive organ inside. It causes serious damage to the liver of infected cattle. Now this is the picture of liver fluke. Its body is leaf-like. This is the mouth. This is the mouth. And around the mouth, you can see some structure present. These are called oral sucker. With the help of oral sucker, it is stuck to the body of the host. Now, there is a gonopore. This is the reproductive organ. And this is the ventral sucker. It has two types of suckers. It has two types of suckers. Now, inside the body, it has a branch-like system for digestion of the food. Now, the second example is, this is the internal structure of a liver fluke. This is the planaria. This one is the planaria. It has ossicles. These are the ossicles or the eye spots. This is the auricles, cerebral ganglia. It reacts or it works like the brain. It has a nerve cord. This is the lateral nerve cord and the protonephridia. Some are transverse nerves. This is the mouth. Mouth is a tube-like mouth. This is the mouth. This is the structure of mouth. And this mouth, here is the opening. Here is the opening. This is the mouth. This is the internal structure. This is the internal structure, and it is the pharynx. Mouth open into a tube which is called pharynx. This is planaria, and planaria are free living. They are not parasite. They do not depend on any other host. And this is the picture of tapeworm. Tapeworm, you can see the hooks are present. They are for the attachment. These are the hook and the sucker. Hook and sucker, they help the parasite to stuck to the body of host. This is the neck and then a ribbon-like body, and its size is different. Tapeworms live in the intestine of their vertebral host. They are found in the vertebrate, inside the body of vertebrate. Their bodies are long, ribbon-like, and divided into series of segments. You can see the body is divided into pieces. Each piece is complete. This is the segment. This is called segment. Each segments contain both the male and the female reproductive organs. The anterior end of somewhat rounded and head-like. You can see the anterior part is head-like. This is the head-like and divided, and it provided with suckers. It provided with suckers. One on the left side, second on the other side, and one on the anterior side. They also have minute hooks which help them to attach with their host. Tapeworm doesn't have any digestive system, mouth or anus. They do not have mouth, anus or digestive system. So for their survival, they absorb the digested food of the host to their body surface. Each segment is complete and has a set of male and female reproductive organs. These three were the examples of Platyhelminthes. Now move to the next phylum, that is phylum Nematoda. Phylum Nematoda. Characteristics you can share on the screen. Nematodes are those organisms which belongs to Nematoda phylum. They are called nematodes. They are roundworms. Their body is round or cylindrical, which is pointed or tapering at the both ends. The body is unsegmented. There is no segment in their body. It is not divided into pieces. Nematodes have a complete and one-way digestive system. That is, they have a mouth for taking in food and an anus to release the undigested food. Mouth is at the anterior side and anus at the posterior side. They are free living as well as parasite. Both the types are found in Nematoda. That is, some are free living just like in Platyhelminthes. Planaria was the free living, while liver fluke and tapeworm were the parasite of vertebrates. Now here the sexes are separate. Nematoda phylum is composed of the organism or the worm in which male and female are present as a separate gender. Sexes are separate in roundworm and male is slightly smaller in length than the female. What is the identification? That is the size of male nematodes are smaller than the size of female nematodes. Characteristics are clear. Nematodes are roundworm, that their body has no segments, their body is cylindrical like a cylinder or rounded, but both the end, anterior end and posterior end, both are pointed or tapering. The body is unsegmented, that it is not divided into pieces or not ribbon-like. Nematodes have a complete and one-way digestive system. As you have studied, as I told you, in Platyhelminthes, they have mouth, and through the mouth they intake their food, and after digestion the undigested food is passed outside through the same passage. There is no other passage. But in nematodes, they have a complete and one-way digestive system. It means that they have a mouth lead into digestive tube, and this digestive tube, it ends into anus. They are free living. They are free living, or on their own accord they can live, but some are parasites. Parasite of animal as well as in men. Even some nematodes are found on plants, but they are very rare cases. Nematodes are male and female. Female nematodes and the male nematode. The point of identification is that male nematodes are smaller in length than in female. Example is Ascaris. Ascaris is a example which is found in man and animal. Now, what about the Ascaris? This is the diagram of Ascaris, male diagram, male Ascaris and the female Ascaris. Both are free living, and they are, that is, sometimes their kinds or there are some species, they are parasites. They are commonly found in small children. The most common roundworm infecting man is Ascaris, and the species is lumbricoides. Ascaris lumbricoides is a parasite of human being. It is commonly called that human roundworm. It lives in the intestine of man. It is the parasite and found in the intestine of human being. What is intestine? Intestine is the part of digestive system. Intestine is a part of digestive system of human being. That is mouth open into stomach, and stomach lead into the intestine. In men, there are two types of intestine, small intestine and the large intestine. In the small intestine, when the food comes into the small intestine, it becomes almost soluble. Here in small intestine, finger-like projections are present and they absorb the food which is now in such a form that it can pass into the bloodstream. Our food is almost digested here. A digestion process ends in the intestine. The next intestine is large intestine. Large intestine, it is stored the waste, the undigested food. So they are found in the small intestine to absorb the food which is now digested and it can pass through the membrane, so they can absorb that food easily from their body surface. They take the ready-made food from their host. They take the ready-made food from their host. What do you mean by ready-made food? That is, now the food is ready to absorb. Now move to the next phylum, that is phylum Annelida. Phylum Annelida, you can share the characteristic with me on the screen. Animals in this group have elongated, segmented body. What is the difference between Annelida and Nematoda? Their body is cylindrical and no segment. But in annelid, their body is somewhat elongated, not exact cylindrical, somewhat elongated, and the body is divided into segments. The segmentation in annelid is both external as well as internal. From the outside, you can see the segment, but each and every segment is completely separated from the other segments from inside, because segmentation in annelid is external as well as internal. It means that each segment is a complete organism or a complete animal. Internally, many organs are repeated in every segment of the body. What do you mean by many organs? It means the digestive organs, the circulatory organs, the respiratory organs which annelid have. They are found in each and every segment. Annelid occur in water as well as on land. They are found in water as well as on land. An important feature of annelid is their advanced closed type of body system. They have well developed organ system in their bodies. Respiration occurs through their general body surface, and they have a complete circulatory system. And each segment has a pumping organ which work like heart. Examples are earthworm and the leech. Earthworm, you have seen earthworm. The upper two pictures are of earthworm. This is the earthworm. This is the anterior portion. This is the anterior portion. This is the excretory portion. And you can see it is somewhat red in color because they have blood circulatory system in them. They have blood, red blood. This is the example of leech. This is the original and this one is the picture. It has two suckers. The leech live in ponds. It attach with the help of its sucker to the man and the other animals that come in contact with the water. It sucks the blood of its host. In the previous time, these leech were used for the treatment of paralysis or other. When someone gets injured and the blood is stuck in the body, these leeches were used. They stuck to the body and they suck the infected blood, and when they take all the blood, they are taken out from the body. Now this was the lecture of today. And it is almost finished. And we have few minutes. First of all, you have today, I want to talk to you about your MT. Page number 50 to 60 is the whole about structure, organization, and about the frog. Read this chapter page wise and very easily you can attempt your test paper, which must be loaded up till now. Be careful because you have one chance to attempt it. You cannot attempt it again and again. All the letters in between these pages, which are written in bold letterheads, they can be asked. And be careful when you are replying about the auricle and ventricle, oxygenated and deoxygenated. Don't click your answer very quickly. Think about it and then write it. Right side of the frog's heart always receives deoxygenated blood. The left side of the heart of frog receives oxygenated blood. This is the difference. Right side में deoxygenated blood receive करता है, left side जो है वो oxygenated blood receive करता है. One thing more, that the pulmonary artery, it takes deoxygenated blood. अगर ये artery है लेकिन ये deoxygenated blood ले जाती है. Pulmonary vein bring back oxygenated blood. ये वेन है लेकिन ये ऑक्सीजनेटेड ब्लड लेकर आती है. ये दो चीजें ऐसी हैं जिसको आप बहुत क्लियरली कीजिएगा. बाकी चीजें जो आपकी हैं वो आपको समझ में आ जाएंगी. हम थोड़ा सा रिव्यू करते हैं. फर्स्ट फाइलम से जितना कर सकेंगे जितने टाइम में। प्लेटीहेलमिन्थस एक ऐसा फाइलम है जिसको हम फ्लैटवर्म कहते हैं। क्यों फ्लैटवर्म कहते हैं? कि इनकी बॉडी फ्लैट होती है। ये ज्यादातर पैरासाइट होते हैं, एनिमल्स के भी और इंसानों के भी, और कुछ फ्री लिविंग्स हैं। ये ट्रिप्लोब्लास्टिक होते हैं। इससे पहले हमने पढ़ा था सिनेडेरिया डिप्लोब्लास्टिक। ट्राई मीन 3, ट्रिप्लो मीन 3, ब्लास्टिक मीन लेयर। इनके बॉडी के अंदर 3 लेयर होती हैं, एक्टोडर्म, एंडोडर्म और इन दोनों के बीच में मीजोडर्म। Example है planaria, liver fluke and the tapeworm. This is the picture of liver fluke in the center planaria, and this is the tapeworm. These are the parasite while the planaria is a free living. Phylum Nematoda. Characteristic क्या है? They are round worm है, body cylindrical है, दोनों साइड से, एंटीरियर साइड से और पोस्टीरियर साइड से पॉइंटेड है, टैपरिंग है, नोकदार है। एक साइड पे माउथ है और दूसरी साइड पे एनस है। द बॉडी इज अनसेगमेंटेड। पूरी बॉडी में कोई सेगमेंटेशन, कोई डिवीजन नहीं है। इसकी बॉडी में पूरा कंप्लीट डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम होता है जो कि वन वे है, माउथ से स्टार्ट होता है और डाइजेस्टिव ट्यूब कनेक्ट करती है माउथ को, और ये डाइजेस्टिव ट्यूब एनस में एंड होती है। दे आर फ्री लिविंग, फ्री लिविंग है, पैरासाइट भी हैं, इंसानों के भी, जानवरों के भी और कुछ पौधों में भी पाए जाते हैं। मेल एंड फीमेल नीमाटोड अलग अलग होते हैं। इनकी पहचान क्या है? कि मेल का साइज फीमेल से थोड़ा कम होता है। एस्कैरिस इसकी एग्जाम्पल है। इसकी कई एग्जाम्पल है, कई स्पीशीज है। एस्कैरिस लुम्ब्रिकॉइड जो है वो ह्यूमन बीइंग का पैरासाइट है। स्क्रीन पे यू कैन शेयर दैट द एक्सक्रीटरी पोर, गोनोपोर, लेटरल पॉइंट, ये सारी चीजें जो हैं आपके इतनी इम्पोर्टेंट, इतनी अहमियत की रखी। सिर्फ ओनली यू कैन शेयर द डायग्राम। दिस इज द फीमेल। यू कैन सी द साइज ऑफ फीमेल इज बिगर देन द साइज ऑफ मेल। बोथ द एंड आर टैपरिंग। दोनों माउथ और एनस जो है वो पॉइंटेड है, थोड़े टैपरिंग है, बीच की बॉडी सिलेंड्रिकल है। इनके अंदर वन वे डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम होता है। नेक्स्ट है आपके पास फाइलम एनेलिडा। फाइलम एनेलिडा की कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स क्या हैं? कि एनिमल इन दिस ग्रुप हैव इलोंगेटेड एंड सेगमेंटेड बॉडी। इनकी सिलेंड्रिकल बॉडी नहीं होती, गोल बॉडी नहीं होती, लंबी फैली हुई बॉडी हुई होती है। इलोंगेटेड, थोड़ी थोड़ी सी सिलेंड्रिकल, लेकिन एग्जैक्ट सिलेंड्रिकल बॉडी नहीं होती। और उनमें सेगमेंट्स होते हैं, पीसेस होते हैं। These segments in annelids in both external as well as internal. इसका क्या मतलब है? ये सेगमेंटेशन जो आपको बाहर से नजर आ रही है, ये पूरी इनसाइड भी होती है। अगर आप एक फाइल बनाए ना कॉपीज का, एक कॉपी फिर दूसरी कॉपी फिर तीसरी कॉपी, तो हर कॉपी जो है वो बाहर से भी आपको सेगमेंटेशन नजर आएगी, और जब आप उठा के देखेंगे तो हर कॉपी अलग अलग होगी। इसकी बॉडी में रेस्पिरेशन होता है स्किन के जरिए, और बॉडी के अंदर बहुत सारे रिप्रोडक्टिव ऑर्गन्स भी होते हैं, डाइजेस्टिव ऑर्गन्स भी होते हैं। और ये जितने भी मैच्योर सेगमेंट हो जाते हैं, बड़े सेगमेंट हो जाते हैं, उनके अंदर, सबके अंदर मौजूद होते हैं और ये रिपीट होते रहते हैं। एनेलिड्स अकर इन वाटर एज वेल एज ऑन लैंड। एनेलिड जमीन पे भी होते हैं, पानी में भी पाए जाते हैं। बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज वो जो क्या है, जो अभी तक किसी चीज में नहीं आई थी, किसी फाइलम में नहीं आई थी, कि इनके पास सर्कुलेटरी सिस्टम होता है। इनके पास रेड ब्लड होता है, आरबीसीज वाला ब्लड होता है, और इनकी बॉडी में पाउच लाइक स्ट्रक्चर होते हैं जो हार्ट की तरह काम करते हैं। एग्जाम्पल अर्थवर्म और लीच है। पिक्चर शेयर कीजिए स्क्रीन के ऊपर, जो ऊपर 2 पिक्चर्स हैं, दीज आर द पिक्चर ऑफ अर्थवर्म। अर्थवर्म के बोथ द पॉइंट टैपरिंग है, बॉडी जो है वो इलोंगेटेड है, और यू कैन सी दे आर समवॉट रेड इन कलर, थोड़ा सा इनके अंदर रेड कलर आ रहा है बिकॉज ऑफ रेड ब्लड सेल्स। What they eat earth. ये जमीन को खाते हैं, मिट्टी को खाते हैं, that is why they are called friends of farmer. फार्मर के फ्रेंड्स कहलाते हैं। One thing more important, अगर एनिलीट का आप पीसेस कर दें तो हर पीस दोबारा न्यू इंडिविजुअल में, अर्थवर्म को अगर आप पीसेस कर दें तो वो एक न्यू इंडिविजुअल में डेवलप हो जाता है। नेक्स्ट पिक्चर है, ओरिजिनल पिक्चर है लीच की। लीच पुराने जमाने में इलाज के लिए यूज होती थी। इसके 2 माउथ है, इंटीरियर सकर एंड द पोस्टीरियर सकर। जिस एनिमल या इंसान को ये चिपक जाए, स्टक कर जाए, तो उसका ब्लड सक करती है। पहले जमाने में कहीं ब्लड जम जाए या बॉडी पैरालाइज हो जाए तो जो हुक्मा थे, हकीम थे, वो लीच के जरिए ब्लड को सक करवाते थे, और जब ये ब्लड सक कर लेती थी, फूल जाती थी, तो इनको वहां से हटा देते। Now that was all about today's lecture. I think that you understood each and everything, and I also know that you have only one group now. You all know that. So you have only one group now, and in one group we will study on Wednesday and on Friday. And I hope you will be ready for your exam, which is a monthly test. And one thing again, don't be quickly choose the answer or write yes or no.